Right, on this wall, right, so let's get my bearings here. Oh, did I show you this? I didn't think I did. This is just like loads of books. Tons of books in there. It was a coffee table. What I've done is, I've taken the top bit out and I just stuck basically all the books in there, out the road to now. This was pretty much empty. Got like a mirror. These I've got to get taken out yet. The cable's under the carpet, so I need to lift the carpet and get that. But it's all kind of nailed down. This wall is just basically one big wall of DVDs. Tons. In fact, if I just scan up like that, you get the gist of the way that it's went round there, and I've got the alien head, and there's a lot of books and that in there. So just giving you a panoramic view of it. And just spin along here. At this side you've got like this cupboard, which is all books and that in here as well. And then at the back of these, like 3D posters of this is a big canvas for Terminator. But at the back of this, it's all books at the back of that. And I'll show you that as well. But there's tons of amazing books in there, and there's loads of books up there too. In this section is just like all Disney and family films. Again, this is full to the gunnels. It's packed. So if I shift this along, if I move that, as you can see, shift it along, and it's full. It's not all family films. At the back here, Ken, you've got a lot of films that I've just stuck in there out the road. I need to sort all them out, but they're like all Christmas films in the top shelf at the back. I'll move this along here, and again it's all the way down. Up here is horror, 80s horror, some box sets. Kind of, if I wanted to show you everything here that, like in depth, I really would take a while. It would take tons of parts, and I don't know if you guys would be interested in like taking the time to go through all this crap, because I don't know if I would blooming want to like film it all anyway. It'd take quite a while. So quite a lot of stuff. This like section in here, the favourite, my favourite type of film is the 80s. I grew up in the 80s, 80s child, so all the films that I watched the most were obviously during that period, because the young, you've not got a job, you're still at school and you've not got responsibilities, so you do watch an awful lot more films and that. So that's the time when I did watch most of my films. And a lot of the films that I revisit nowadays, they're old. I didn't watch actually that many new films. So these are all 80s TV shows, and there's loads in there, so there's a good few in there. And this one is it's all TV shows. Quite a few. I'm not even going to shift that, but you can take my word for it. You shift that along, it's all TV shows. You shift that along, it's all TV shows. Same with this. You shift these, because I'm not going to shift these guys out here. But you move that along there, and it's all 80s, and it's TV shows and films, and it's digipacks and everything to do with the 80s as well. And you move that along, and it's the same. So there's a lot of stuff in there. That's Kill Bill. I never actually got that rider suit with like the box set. Craig at Movie Time. A lot of you guys probably use Movie Time. Well, years ago, Craig at Movie Time gave me that for free. They were selling it for like 20 quid at the time, They asked me to do him a favour. I done him a favour, and true to his word, they sent me that out like the next day. So I've always been quite chuffed with that. I didn't have to go and spend a fortune on the box set for that. So if you're watching this, Craig, cheers. I still appreciate that, pal. That was really good of you. So anyway, up there, complete collection of Roseanne. There's so many box sets, telly box sets. I've got a crazy amount of telly box sets. Oh, this cabinet here. Books. There's a lot of absolutely brilliant books in there. A lot of my favourite books are in there. So you've got like the Hammers and the Drusens and Friday the 13th and Star Wars poster books and all these kind of things are in there. Down here, I'll just open this. And in there you've got like the entire collection of Xena. If anybody's watched any of my films, you'll have seen that big book Xena set before. The OC is a book set, and the Red Dwarf set there, that's a book set. You can't really see that, but I'll do that in another video. Got the book set for Only Fools and Horses and entire collections. I mean, they're in there beside the books, but I mean that's like the entire collection on DVD. And again, these are in there because of book sets. Ken, I mean the packaging you can see at the top. Ken, it's like you're in a big book, but it's all DVDs. Isn't it? Right. So I'll shift these lenticular posters and I will show you inside here. Right, so at the back of the lenticular posters there's a couple of units. As you can see, like for the units, they're kind of mixed, right? They're not all matching, and I mean you've got that style unit, right, which are pretty much all matching. That shelf up there, I just kind of chucked that up there. There's no point in going and spending a fortune to get all this done. Nobody's really going to be in this room apart from me. Okay, and anybody sees any of this crap, it's going to be online. So they're all different, like styles of units and stuff like that. I didn't design this for it to be kind of like some super fancy wow factor. I'm not going to be charging folk at the door to come and visit, Ken, and look at like some bloody museum or something like that, Ken. So, I mean, fair enough, it's no all matching, but it's tidy, Ken. So you've got the white units here, and the same in here, Ken. You've got like this wee bit here. It's just anything that's going to store stuff. So the books that's under there, you've got this bit here, and in here is loads of books in here too. And there's a lot of books here, complete whatever, Ken, Battlestar Galactica and Firefly and all the type of things. And in here, just again, so loads of books. Anyway, there you go. It's a tour-ish runabout. All my CDs and all my games, as I say, they're in like cupboards and boxes and stuff like that. I've got millions of posters and cardboard cutouts and all the kind of things. They're all up the loft, and there's a lot of stuff. I could have filled this room another 2 times over probably with just loads of random crap. But to keep it relatively tight, I just stuck to the books and DVDs, and like the figures and that. As you can see, the figures are kind of just kicking about to get a wee bit of variety. I would have had this video up like a few days ago. This has been finished for about a week, but of course games like Deus Ex, again, it's kind of held my attention. My spare time has been invested in that, and Mafia 2, and I've played the second Uncharted, which in the first one's got on PlayStation 3, but that was like it's down to £6.99 now. So I had to go and get Uncharted, the first game, and try it, and absolutely brilliant game as well. I mean, it's not as good as the second gen, obviously. The second gen is just sublime, but it's still an excellent game. So that's been holding my attention. But anybody who's got an Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 or a PC, Deus Ex, if you are a fan of Blade Runner in any way, this is definitely the game for you. It's fantastic. Highly recommended. Anyway, if you're still watching this and you're not bored, check out the shoutouts, and like the channels and whatever, all the links, it's all going to be there. So anyway, I'll be back another video pretty shortly. Just be safe, have fun, and I'll catch you later. Cheerio. Well, I meant to give a wee mention to my chair. I've had this chair for quite a long time, a number of years, maybe about 5 or 6 years. But there's my stool, there's my chair. It's 360 degrees swivel, so I can 360 degree swivel chair, so I can sit in that chair and I can sit comfy and burrow around and see what I'm going to watch and mull it over and ponder and read my books and whatever. So that's why that chair's sitting there, just one solitary chair, stick my feet up and decide what I'm going to go and watch. It's still got some like Xbox 360 controllers in it, because it used to be my 360 chair, I used to call it, because it was for my 360, and obviously it's 360 degree spin. It makes a nice noise when you burl it. But nice wee pockets and that at the side, and that had the remote controls and everything in it. So anyway, special mention to the captain's chair, and of course I'm the captain. Yeah.